Okay, this is a continuation from part 1 to part 2. I don't know how many other parts, it might be 2, 3, and 4, of where I have been trying to get something done about the gangs. I've got the solutions to the gangs, but they're more interested in pretending and getting rid of the gangs and the violence. They don't do anything about, there's a show on TV called How to Get Away with Murder on WMBB. They don't do anything about the violent video games. They don't do anything about the boom cars that go up and down the road. They don't do anything about the loud stereos in people's homes and the nightclubs and everything like that, cause people be in a constant irritation at all times.
That they formed, and you really need to go before them, and they're supposed to meet again next week or the week after, I believe. And that's on our website.
Yeah, what I don't understand is it seems to me like Janice Lucas, okay, she was running for...
That's who you need to get a hold of.
Do you have her phone number?
I don't. I mean, you call Bay County Sheriff's Department, I'm sure they can help you because she's going to be heading that group up.
Because it seems to me like there's more money in pretending that you want to get rid of the gangs than getting rid of the gangs. I wanted to find out from WMBB, because you all put it on the on the news there. Greg Sherrod, I think, said something about that Janice Lucas is being paid, and that she's leaving this, where she was a teacher at what school? I don't even know. What school?
One of the schools, I don't recall the name of it, but she's leaving one of the schools and taking over. I don't know any information on that stuff.
That's just like about I think it was about 10 years ago, they had another scam going about community health and stuff like that. And I went to Gulf Coast Community College, and I told them exactly how we can increase the health of people in this area here, and I was kicked out by the cops. Gulf Coast Community College.
I can comment on that. Wouldn't know anything about that.
All right, let me tell you right now, Terry Cole, how long have you been in the news? Can I ask that?
Since 1988.
Okay, let me tell you exactly how we get rid of out of the gangs, okay? The Florida Constitution specifically states in there you're free to say whatever you want, but you will be held accountable. Now, here's how we get rid of the gangs, Terry, my friend. Number one, you outlaw every boom car. You arrest every boom car shop in the state of Florida as American enemies under 876 of the Florida statutes. You declare that anybody that's got a super loud car stereo will be considered a seditious organization. You have a cordless drill with a 12-inch bit on it. Every time that they hear a boom car, they come up to them with a 12-inch bit. They run it through the speaker. They run it through the amplifier so it can never be used again. And then under 874 of the Florida statutes, they're declared as street terrorists. And under 3015 of the Florida statutes, the Sheriff's Department can deputize every citizen. And so that, in other words, everybody's got cell phones in their cars now. It's very easy to take pictures. I'm sure there are plenty of people that are sick and tired of hearing these punks in traffic. What do you think about my ideas? And another thing is, you outlaw any kind of hate rap. Anything that encourages rap will be declared as an instrumentality under 932 contraband. What do you think about that?
I think you're going to have to approach Jay Trumbull and try and get that passed, get them to try and do something about it. I mean, I have no opinion one way or the other. I mean, we just report them to the news. We don't,
Yeah, who's
get that passed.
Who's
Jay Trumbull is your state representative. Replace Jimmy Petronis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he creates the laws. I mean, I don't. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, back in 2008, I gave Jimmy Petronis a paper that showed how these boom cars, how they terrorize innocent people of their right to live in peace, and how that they are American enemies under 876 of the Florida statutes, and they put ambulance and fire department people in danger, under 80610 of the Florida statutes, and it seems to me like no matter how many laws I look up, it's not enough. Do you ever, to this day, as of November 21st, 2014, do you hear them boom cars in traffic? that she's so concerned about getting rid of gangs, okay? Just like she was on this scam about the so-called health thing. So I'm wondering, is she riding a gravy train or something like that? Does she really want to get rid of gangs?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should attend one of those meetings and find out.
I have attended meetings, and I believe all she is, she's just a scammer. That's all she is. She's looking for a gravy train, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know much about her, so hard for me to comment.
Well, let me ask you something. Would you all be interested in knowing that where I live at, these punks, these gangbangers go up and down the road 24 hours a day. Cops can't seem to find them. And not only that, the cops threatened somebody that I know in their home because they called into the dispatchers too much. What do you think about that?
Don't know anything about, no comment. I mean, you're asking me questions I really don't know anything about.
Well, Terry Cole, you've been in news since 1998, right?
1988,
No,
correct?
1988? 1988. Where was you before WMBB? Or did you...
U.S. Army.
Okay, U.S. Army. What was your MOS?
Left Bravo.
Okay, but I mean, what was your specialty?
Infantry officer.
Okay, infantry officer. Then I'm assuming if you was an infantry officer, you had a pretty good idea on the movement of soldiers, right? Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, now let's take these boom cars that are going up and down the road that are thumping their base. Friday and Saturday night they'll be going up and down the road terrorizing innocent people to live in peace. You did take an oath to swear and to support and defend the United States Constitution against foreign domestic enemies. Am I correct on that?
That was back in 1988. I got out of the Army in 88, so...
So it don't apply no more?
No.
So let me ask you something. Do you vote?
Their re-election?
Okay, then when you sign that paper under 876 of the Florida statutes, you swear an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution, right? Against foreign domestic enemies, right?
Don't know. Never read it.
You never read it? You mean, in other words, you will sign something that you don't read?
I didn't read the fine print. All I know is I signed the vote. There is nothing that, I've never read a statement behind what's there.
Okay, okay, Terry. What do you think about my ideas for getting rid of gangs? We outlaw the boom cars. Pardon me?
We're really going nowhere. You need to go in front of that task force and express your opinions, and I really can't do anything for you.
But Terry, if you've been in WMBB since 1988, right? And your news, and you're telling me to go to somebody where you can put this on TV of where we can educate.
You get out there, you go to the event, you express your opinions, and we may cover it, we may not. Depends on what happens there. I'm not, that's you're entitled to your opinion. We don't create the news, we just report the news.
Oh, really? So in other words, me giving solutions right now where we can destroy the gangs overnight is not newsworthy to you right now?
No.
Tell me why.
We're really getting nowhere, sir.
What do you mean we're not getting anywhere? Hey, you've been in the U.S. Army, man. You should be able to think on your feet. You should be able to think on your feet, Terry Cole. Well, let me ask you something. Is WMB, aren't you concerned about getting rid of the gangs?
Let me direct your call.
Yes, I would like to be able to talk to Frank McKeeson.
Okay, I'm not sure he's in right now, but let me ring back to his office anyway.
Okay.
Just a moment.
He's the Bay County Sheriff in Florida. I'm talking to Barbara Bell, that's been in the Bay County Sheriff's Department for many, many years.
Major Ford's office, Barbara.
How you doing, Barbara? This is Major Tommy Ford's office, if I'm not correct, the Bay County Sheriff's Department.
That's correct, yes, sir.
Okay, Barbara Bell, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'd like to talk to you about something. I saw something on news yesterday, Channel 13, about where Frank McKeeson, Janice Lucas, Scott Irvin of the Panama City Police Department, Bill Husfield of the school board, they signed this paper swearing that they would get rid of gangs and violence in Bay County and the Panama City area. Am I correct on that?
I believe so, yes. I didn't see it on the news,
Yeah.
but I believe that's what it's about.
Yeah, that was yesterday on November 21st, 2014. I'd like to know, is Frank McKeithen interested in how we can get rid of gangs immediately overnight? Or would you mind writing this down, please? Let me tell you how we get rid of gangs overnight. Okay, here's how we do it immediately. Because it seems to me like Janice Lucas is basically looking for a gravy train. Okay, she don't want to stop the problem; she wants to make money off of it. And I invite you to prove me wrong. Okay, here's how we do it. Number one, you get rid of all the boom cars. You take and you close down every one of these boom car installation shops. You take all the speakers, anything subwoofers, completely out of all the stores, just like Frank McKeithen got rid of spice and methamphetamine. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what you do, then what you do is you declare any kind of hate rap as an instrumentality under 932 contraband. You declare any kind of boom car under 876 of the Florida statutes. That's called street terrorism. So now what we have is a situation of where, see, a lot of times what them gangs will do, they will use them boom cars for signaling. They will use them boom cars for drug dealing. They will be using them for bragging one-upmanship, where I've seen them in parking lots where they'll turn their system up real loud. They'll use them for cruising. And then under 3015 of Florida statutes, what we do is we deputize every citizen with the cell phone to take pictures and turn in these boom car punks. What do you think about that?
That's very interesting. Yes, sir. What was some of the, you said,
I'll give you statutes, okay? I'll help you out, okay?
let me ask you one question. What were you saying now, Dave? Because that was interesting what you just said about the gangs using the boom cars for signaling, like a drug deal.
Yeah, yes.
One of the others?
Okay, they use them, all right, let me just give you some statutes, so that I can help you out, Barbara.
Okay.
All right, here are the felonies of these super loud car stereos, okay? Wouldn't you consider this a very important public importance of what we're talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's how Frank McKeithen, and I appreciate him, reining in the methamphetamine and the spice, if I'm not correct on that. Am I correct on that?
I believe so.
Okay, he did that. He did that to safeguard the general public, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind writing down these statutes, this just off the top of my head, okay? 80610 is...
You peeked out there for a second. Can you repeat that?
80610 is called interference with the performance and duties of emergency vehicles.